I want to talk about my mom today. Yeah. It's the holidays and, you miss the ones you love. Okay. Yeah. And I was thinking about my mom. She was always my support. Okay. Yeah. My mom, everybody loved my mom. Okay. And my mom, I say this over and over. She wasn't a Karen. No, she wasn't a Karen. And and I'm you know, my mom was my full support. Okay, yeah. And when she always took me to the doctor, and she when she took me to the doctor, she always had my uncle worked at a lab. Okay, yeah, he was a biochemist, and they did tre- tre- I'm 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 gonna see if I can talk right. It's early in the morning. Not real early in the morning, just kind of early in the morning. They did tests on drugs. They were cancer drugs and epileptic drugs, okay? And every time new drug came out, he would call my mom. And then my mom, when they went to, had an appointment, she would always not talk, ask the doctor about it, okay? Yeah. And she would ask him about the drug, okay? And when I first started going, about I was diagnosed at age 11. I think I was almost 12, not quite 12. And and you know, I'm not going to say my mom was a Karen, cuz she wasn't a Karen. No. And but she kept her thoughts to herself. And well, she would talk about the doctor at home to us, to the family. Yeah. No, she didn't talk about the doctor outside of the house, okay? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And I probably saw this one particular when I was first diagnosed. I probably saw him, and I'm not going to say the doctor's name, okay? Because I think the doctor was actually supposed to be a good doctor. And I was going to Memphis, and it was Sims Murphy's clinic. I will say that. And and she was calling him a quack. Yeah. And no, my mom would never speak out about this and to him, and but she would talk about him at home to us. And but every time a new drug would come out, she would speak to him about it. And but I'm sure, and I'm sorry, I know I'm moving my hands around. I'm gonna try to sit on them. and but you know, she is being a mom, and yeah, she was being a mom, and because my seizures were not being controlled, but you know, that's just how it is. And I know I'm looking around. It's hard for me to focus sometimes, okay? And but everybody loved my mom. And she was a wonderful person. Yeah, she really was. And she but I can't remember how long I saw that doctor. I think I only saw him a year, maybe. I think I only saw him a year. And then I started seeing no, I think it was 2 years. Yeah, I started seeing another doctor. Yeah. And because I think he, I can't remember. Yeah, as epileptics, we don't really have a good memory. And because I think he got a big load. Yeah, what I don't know what you want to say, how you want to describe it. And then I think he put me to another a, d- a doctor. Yeah. And then I started seeing another doctor, and I think that was the doctor that put me on Depakote. Yeah. And I think I went on Depakote because I'm not sure. It might have been the doctor before him, the one she called a quack that put me on Depakote. I'm not sure. It was years ago. I went on Depakote because of I I think Delanton was the one that gave me the really bad reaction. Gosh. And but yeah, my mom, she would never talk ill about any of the doctors. But when my mom found out that there was an hepatologist a floor down, that was when I left Sims Murphy Clinic, and this was like, I think, the early 90s. Yeah, that's when I started seeing an hepatologist. Yeah, and that and that I think that was like in my early 20s. Yeah, and I can't remember how old I was. Gosh. I think I was like 20 something. And because for years I was seeing just a neurologist, and she loved her. Yeah. And I wasn't quite getting my seizures controlled, but they were actually getting more controlled. Yeah. And and then I had to stop seeing her. But she put me on this medicine trial, Fabletop. Yeah. And I was actually doing pretty good on that. Wasn't quite controlled. Um, then I had to get off of that medication because there was a lot of stuff. They they stopped doing Fabletop because for a while because what would you? There was a lot of stuff going on with. There was having a lot of kidney damage and stuff for people, and so they took that off the market for a while, I think. And I lost a lot of weight, a bit too much. And like they said, like people can lose weight, people can gain weight, and I was one of the people that lost weight. It would have been great if I didn't lose to like I think 100 pounds. And even though I'm really short, I say I'm like 5'1", but I'm not that tall. I'm like 4 something. My sister-in-law is Korean. Okay, I'm probably just not that much taller than her. Okay, yeah. Unless she comes to my house and wearing heels. Okay, yeah. And and there goes the ant. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, but uh, yeah, I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I probably should have done this video later, and my VNS is going off. I thought my water was right beside me. and and yeah, there goes this clearing the throat. And oh gosh. And yeah, but I'm sure there was a lot of stuff that my first doctor was seeing that my mom probably would have liked to said, but she just wasn't that kind of person. Yeah, no, she just wasn't that kind of person. And And my mom, you never know how you appreciate someone until they're out of your life, until, they're gone for good. Yeah, because my mom died in 2004 of cancer. And, and the holidays are the worst. Yeah. And my family, they used to come for the holidays, but they don't no more. Yeah. But, that's just how it is. And every time when I post, a happy birthday on Facebook, everybody says, "Oh yeah, she was such a wonderful person." That's because it was true. She was such a wonderful person, and I think I'm getting off track as being a video for epilepsy. Yeah, but my mom, she was my really full support, my only support. But um, and I'm trying to get back on my train of thought. And I'm not sitting on my hands like I said I was going to do. And oh my gosh, I didn't realize my lip. You see me looking up, I'm looking at the time limit. It's over 11 minutes. But I will try to do more videos. And my focus is getting off. I'm sorry.